BBC Essex.
BBC Essex.
Another story that's been dominating our lives and the news agenda for the last few days, really, the violence that has erupted in towns and cities across the UK, and then some of those counter-racism, those counter-demonstrations, anti-racist demonstrations that were taking place a couple of days ago, including in Southend. Well, if we look at some of the headlines this morning, the Daily Mail is saying riot thugs jailed and shamed on TV as courts get tough, with prison terms totalling 32 years handed down so far. Some of the sentencings were televised as a deterrent as well. The London Mayor Sadiq Khan has been speaking as well, saying laws to stop fake news are not fit for purpose. This is linked to the misinformation that's been connected to so much of the trouble that's flared in recent days. Tension very high after misinformation around the killing of 3 young girls in Southport was spread online, and we know there's been hundreds of arrests since. Sadiq Khan has said he's not safe as an openly Muslim politician in the wake of the riots, says the Telegraph today. The Mayor of London says he's felt triggered by events of the last week and was heartbroken that his children's generation had felt scared. His comments come as police warned the riots are not over and they fear more disorder happening over the weekend. So that's a sense of some of the headlines. Joining me now on BBC Essex is Sidra Naeem, a Muslim chaplain and Deputy Lieutenant of Essex. Sidra, good morning to you and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Just give us your reaction in terms of what's gone on over the last week or so and how you felt about it.
I think it's been very difficult for the Muslim community because we know that, for example, all the problems that happened in Southport did not involve a Muslim person. And because of that, then all these problems that happened, all of these riots, they should not have happened because Muslims didn't do anything.
The headline, I don't know if you've had a chance to look at the headlines this morning, but another headline on the front of the Telegraph, this is something Sadiq Khan has said as well, Sidra. I'm no longer safe as a Muslim, he says. Is that how you feel? Have you had other people in the Muslim community talking to you about feeling unsafe now as a result of what's happened?
Yes, definitely. We're too scared to go out. The other day I had a deputy lieutenant duty in Chelmsford and I took my sword off. So I didn't even have my full uniform on because I was worried that somebody was going to, maybe take my sword off and stab me. So the worry is definitely there. And some people are staying indoors. They're not even coming out. They're staying indoors at night or they're going around in groups. Because, yes, we are worried, yes.
And this potentially could take some time for those feelings to subside. I mean, it could be forever, couldn't it? It could be very difficult to shift some of those feelings in terms of going out and feeling confident to go about your business.
Yes. I think it's all up in the air at the moment. But the police are doing a fantastic job. I have had phone calls from the police asking me if I need protection and asking me if I've seen any bad. I think the police are doing really, really wonderful in the Muslim community.
I might leave it there just because the line's breaking up and I know you are off, Sidra, but thank you for joining us this morning. And of course, so we're just reflecting on the last few days of violence and protests that we have seen up and down the country. Your thoughts on it? How has it impacted you? We heard from Sidra Naeem, a Muslim chaplain and Deputy Lieutenant of Essex there a moment ago, saying that she personally feels a little bit scared to go out and about and do her normal things day to day. And she knows a lot of other people feeling like that in the wake of some of these riots. Has this affected you? Has this changed your behaviour? How are you feeling about what's been going on?